Hi, my name is Elisabeth and you're watching My Life in Likes. Make sure to subscribe to see new content every Wednesday. Now being 25, I look back at some of my videos and I'm like, oh my god, shut up, shut up. I thought it was gonna be more like just me against the world, you know what I mean? Like I didn't realize how social media is. Like that sounds so dumb, you know what I mean? People just like, they need to like know every single aspect. Dad, it's fine, let's just film and just tell everyone that you had an affair with my mom. Okay girl, get it! It was a flop, the biggest flop. And it cost me £5,000. The more I've grown up, the more I crave privacy, which is kind of weird. I wonder what's the science behind that. It's crazy what you do for views as well. Yeah, dating is so hard as a social media influencer in the first place though, because you don't know what anyone's incentive is as well. Because like there's some boys are clout chasers. Aw, there she is.
Good morning guys. This week I'm going to be doing a week in the life of boarding school and I'm going to be showing you guys what happens.
This was the complete beginning of everything. Literally my whole entire career, meeting my boyfriend at the time, like even just like getting the money, you know what I mean? Like it was my first job. That week I didn't have a video to upload and I was like, right, this week's video, we'll do like a makeup tutorial that week. And I was like, okay, I haven't vlogged before, don't want to vlog, hate vlogging, actively do not want to do that. And then I had nothing to post that week and I was like, well, what am I doing? Okay, I'm in school, what can I do in school? So I was like, you know what, why don't I just film it? Why don't I just film school? Literally did not want to do that. That was the worst thing on my mind. Like I was also like doing A-levels, like I'm quite a goody two-shoes. Hated like kind of drawing attention to myself in school as well. But I still did it, had a fun week. And then I did it that weekend, posted it, and then it blew up after like 2 weeks, literally like overnight. And I remember seeing like my follower count go up and I was like, what the hell is happening? I was like, what video is blowing up? I was like, oh, it must be a makeup tutorial. I was like, it wasn't the makeup tutorial, girl. It was the vlog. Because like she was good at vlogging. Like she just didn't realize it. It's kind of crazy. I was a big fan back in the day of like YouTubers and everything. And then I decided to do my own content and I was like, okay, cool, what's the biggest thing at the moment? And it was Vine. Vine was like the biggest thing. And so I was like, okay, I'll be a Viner. And I think I hit like 700 followers, then it got deleted off the face of the earth. And I was like, brilliant, okay, let's start that again. Tried YouTube, got bullied in school for it, so then stopped it. And then redid it again when I moved schools because I was like, no one's gonna know. And then I just did it and luckily enough it blew up, so that's good. Good news for me. Oh, okay, girl, get it! Yeah, I ate that up, no offense.
You really did.
That was actually, what was it? Me and my friends went on a ski trip, just like to have fun, have a little party. And basically, I was like, you know what? I want to take some like bikini content in the snow. They were like, you should ski down in your bikini with a fur jacket, sipping champagne. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. So did it, and it got 35 million views. Kris Jenner liked it, got reposted by Kourtney Kardashian. And also it was great for my bikini brand because I got so much, attention. I loved it. So this is my pop-up shop that I had in Oxford Street when I first launched my bikini brand called Kikikinis. It was a flop, the biggest flop. And it cost me £5,000 for it to flop, which is brilliant. And basically, there were tube, train, and bus strikes that whole entire weekend. And I was like, who even shops online? Like, why am I so dumb to think that people don't shop online? Like, I was like, you know what, let's just not put my bikini brand online. Let's just do it in person. So I had like, still like very active following and everyone was like, oh my God, I can't wait to buy your bikinis. So I was like, Oxford Street, perfect. Central London, gonna be great. All the strikes happened and I was like, oh, God. I sold 12 bikinis out of 3,000. so it was very humbling. I remember like being there with my mum and my dad was there as well. And everyone was like hyping it up, like gassing up, like, oh, okay, it's gonna be such a good weekend. And I literally remember being there like, oh my God, I'm over. I'm cancelled. Like, this is it. Why did you leave me when I was 2 years old? What is your body count?
Ooh.
Why did you cheat on my mum?
Ooh.
Oh God. This video was actually really intense.
I had an affair and mum didn't like that, so basically...
It's kind of crazy how he would just openly say this. To be fair, when I filmed this, I was like 20, I think, or 21. And I remember just being like, Dad, it's fine. Let's just film and just tell everyone that you had an affair with my mom. Like, it's so invasive. Like, that's why I say, like, I look back at old videos and I'm like, Jesus. Like, she did not care. She, like, literally, you know, spilling family secrets, like asking my dad really intense questions. Like, I would never do that now. And I remember like I was so blinded to like the whole social media concept that like views were views. So like ask my dad uncomfortable questions too afraid to ask. Perfect, you know what I mean? Like, because no one else is filming that video because it's intense. It's such an intense question. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, yeah, like a digital footprint. I mean, more so for him than for me as well. Like, I always think like, damn, like, why would he even like say that's fine to like post, you know what I mean? But I think, yeah, again, people know so much about me. Like, they literally now know that my dad had an affair with my mom. That's why they split up, you know what I mean? So it's like so invasive. But then I guess that's the reason how I've got here, in a sense. Like, that's the reason why I got followers, because everyone was like, she's so open and like, just, you know. Me and my dad are so close. Like, this video didn't make us fall out or anything. I just think that it was more like self-reflective, and I was like, right, let's actually have some privacy. I think that was my cutoff. Like, I think I figured out that the one thing I want to keep mostly private is definitely family, and that's it. Like, everything else I can talk about, friends, relationships, love, work, but family, that's when I cut it, I think. No. Here she is. Oh my god, look how orange my face is as well. Yeah, the Wave House. What a time to be alive. It was a content creator house that I was in for 3 months in 2021. It was an experience for sure. I feel like I didn't know what I was getting myself into whatsoever. We literally got 2 million followers in like 2 weeks, which was insane. Obviously hit American markets, and like the hype house was like, oh my god, so we should like collab and stuff. And I lost followers. So I did my mask reveal and I remember seeing it, and then everyone in the comments was like, who is this? And then my actual followers who were already following me started unfollowing me because they were like, this is so unrelatable. What are you doing? I came from like humble beginnings. I came from like just vlogging my life, vlogging boarding school, and then I went into this like massive mansion in the middle of nowhere, doing like water parks in our backyard, helicopters landing like in our driveway. And then obviously everyone was like, this is so not cool anymore. So I lost followers, which is brilliant news. By the end of it, we all fell out. Like, there was like money which wasn't being paid. Like, I think there was just so much like intricacies, which one like ever really talked about. And also I was young, and I remember being like to my mum, I was like, I don't know what to do here. Like, do I stay? Do I like just like full send it? And like, so I was like, what do I do? And she was like, save yourself, girl. Just you know who you are, and you had like such a solid foundation that you could just like build it up again. Oh, flip. This is strange, isn't it? Today we're gonna have an open and honest conversation between me and Calm and you guys. There's been a lot of questions, there's been a lot of people wondering.
There's been a lot of hate on me.
A lot of it. What I value the most is basically just being open and honest with you guys, because I share my whole entire life online with you guys, and I feel like there's been a lot which I haven't addressed for a couple of months, and I've like given like hints over the whole past couple of months, but it has been a couple of months for us. Oh my god, stop. No. The way that this wasn't rehearsed, this was raw. This was literally, we put up the camera and just spoke. Oh my god. Again, she overshares so much. Like, that is such a vulnerable video to post. So this was me and my ex-boyfriend, well, my boyfriend at the time, talking about what happened between us, why we went on a break for 3 months. Like literally saying everything, like just on a platter. This is what happened, girls. Like, just telling our viewers what, like, I don't know, because we were an online couple. He was also a social media persona. Like, we kind of felt like we owed it almost, because like we'd get messages every single day, be like, have you broken up? What's happening? I've heard this, I've heard that. So then we were like, right, we need to debunk everything, just do like a sit down video and monetize it. Let's pay my rent this month. So, yeah, and it got views, maybe like 500,000, I can't remember. And it was so vulnerable, and we just talked about it, and everyone was like, oh, okay, they're fine, mum and dad are fine. And we broke up 6 months later. So, but yeah, it's crazy what you do for views as well, almost. Oh, I think dating now is so difficult, it's so hard, because it's like, also, what are people's incentives, you know what I mean? Like, even if they're like a social media influencer or not, like, what do you want to be online with me? Do you want to be private? Like, how much do you want to be shown? Like, by the way, we're gonna have to show like a lot of things like throughout our relationship, because obviously I'm a lifestyle influencer. So if it was like a very private guy, it just wouldn't work, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get content. I think, yeah, dating is so hard as a social media influencer in the first place though, because you don't know what anyone's incentive is as well. Because like there's some boys are clout chasers, you know what I mean? Like, some boys just want it for the fame, or like just to say, oh yeah, I got with her, you know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, it's actually rough. It's rough out here. God.
Yeah, so hit me up if you think I should be on Vine version 2. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No!
Hey guys, it's Kate. Damage reaction for all my old Vines. Yes, I was a viner.
She was a viner.
I wanted to become famous so badly, like, you know, not that like long-term famous, like that instant fame, like 1 million overnight.
Tell him.
And
And did it happen? It actually did happen after that, to be fair. Oh my god, so she baited herself out as it is. No, stop it. The stories of the vines were, I used to watch like so many viners, and then I'd like save someone and be like, I'm gonna copy that word for word, and that's how I'm gonna blow up. It's like I had no like originality whatsoever, so I remember just copying everyone else's, and obviously it wouldn't blow up because it's just dry. It's so dry, like it wasn't quick enough. She was too monotone. She was too shy. Genuinely, I think like even like the way I'm presenting myself in this video, I'm just like, who is that? She doesn't have any like charisma. From the get-go, when I started doing like YouTube or like doing stuff for the internet, I always wanted to have a following. I was just like, I always wanted to have like a community. I always wanted to make people laugh. Like my favorite thing in the whole entire world is make people laugh. So I think that when I started YouTube, I was like, I just want to have some sort of community and following instantly. And I was like, how the hell am I gonna get that? And obviously I was trying everything. I was doing like beauty tutorials, I was doing vines, reacting to my old vines, like I don't know, birthday hauls, like everything which everyone else is doing, but I wasn't thinking about what I could do myself. Like I didn't think that there could be like a niche I could make myself. Obviously I did find out in due course what my niche was, but before that I was like, just copy everyone else's content, because obviously if they're successful, I could become successful through doing that. But that's not how it works. It isn't. You just have to have your own little bit of spice and be individual, you know?
So I've recently become super curious. I actually haven't drunk for the past month, and this is what I've felt so far. I have no more water retention. Genuinely, I have never felt this lean in my life. Every single morning I wake up, I feel like I've literally been training for the Olympics. I take my health seriously now. I got sunstroke last week in Bali, and I literally was like, why would I ever want to introduce myself like this?
June 2024, I was just going sober curious. Basically, my grandma passed away last June, and I started drinking, and then every single time I drink, I'd cry, and I was like, oh, this isn't fun. Like, why am I doing this anymore? Also, I was so down bad. Like, I think that my whole like mental state was so fragile, and I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to cut out drinking. So I cut out drinking completely, and yeah, it was amazing. But for the 3 months, so good. I loved it, and I think that I needed it to figure out if I was relying on alcohol for like confidence or for just getting by in life. Yeah, I think it was an element of control that I needed to hone down on, and I did, and I'm proud of myself for it. Yeah, alcohol, gosh, leading factor in my life. Also, my dad was an alcoholic as well, so I remember like my mum throughout my like teenage life or like early 20s was like, just be careful because like your dad's an alcoholic, like he has an addictive personality, you could as well. And I was like, Mum, it's fine, it's all right. I still have that mindset now because like there's no way in hell I'm waking up in the morning and being like, let's have a vodka shot, you know what I mean? Like I only see it as like a party thing. I never take it too far. I used to take it too far, you know, blacking out here, there. But like now, I'm straight, I'm good, and I have a very healthy relationship with it, which is good. I also released a podcast with my best friend which gave me mental health issues, so it had to be taken down within 5 episodes. Yeah, not my finest move. Tell him, not my finest move. The Private Story podcast. The podcast that lasted 5 episodes. Yeah, so me and my best friend Monty were freshly out of relationships, besties, quite big partiers, and we were like, going on so many side quests, having so much fun, like doing like most random stuff. And we were like, oh my God, we're so funny. Like we should make a podcast. We should do this. Like we should like, you know, talk about our shenanigans and everything. And then we got investment from like people who were doing like nearly words, you know, Jamie and Sophie were sitting like on their couches, like doing our little pilot episode and everything. They were eating us up. They were loving us. And then we did our first pilot episode and it was fine, it was great. And I was like, this is so much fun. And then like we were like name dropping people about who we were dating or like who we were seeing. And like, it was just basically too much oversharing, way more than what I did back when I first started YouTube. And I was like, obviously it was like fine because I was single and I was young and I was free. But then I was like looking back at it when they go live and be like, oh my God, she did too much. She said too much. She's just like basically putting my foot in it. I feel like it was mostly about boys. God, so male-centered. Just so gross. Don't do it. So yeah, and then every single time an episode was uploaded, I was like literally crying. Cause like basically they'd send it to us and be like, okay, this is what's gonna go live. And I'd be like, can you cut this out? And they'd be like, no, but that's like the best part, cause that's the drama, that's the tea, like that's funny. And I'd be like, obviously trying to please people again and be like, yeah, it's fine, just post it. And then I'd post and then like I'd get DMs from people and I'd just like prang out, be so like worried, like every single time we filmed an episode. But yeah, it wasn't my finest moment. Oh my god, the clout goggles. Oh, bless her. I was actually so excited. That day that I got my 100,000 subscriber plaque was actually crazy. I remember because I saw my YouTubers who I like looked up to and saw them have it, and I was like, that's sick, that's the best thing ever. And you can even see like in the reflection of the play button, like that's fan mail. So like, and I stuck it up on my wall, like I remember at home, and I was like, God, like I'm making it. I'm literally almost like, it was like a made it moment. My follow account overall, I think it's like 1.5 million across all platforms, which is kind of crazy. I honestly can't explain the feeling of having that many people watching me like constantly. Also, I'm an oversharer as well, so like people know me. Like people can't see me in the street and they're like, oh my god, like I know everything about you, but you don't know anything about me. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. I think looking back at all of it is so sweet. It's so nice. It's like nostalgic. It's character development. I literally look back at it and I'm like, wow, like she was so shy still. I think like even in the early days, like even the video of like me and my ex talking about like what happened between us, like we were still so shy. I was so small, I was so young, and I think it's so nice to look back at, but also it makes me nervous sometimes because I'm like, that to me sometimes I just think that I post for myself, but obviously then everyone can see it. It's like all the views in the world. Basically looking back at it personally, lovely, so sweet, character development. In another sense, gives me the fear because it's like my whole life's online. And again, once I've grown up, like now I've grown up, I just crave privacy more, which is really, yeah, it's really interesting. But I think it's still sweet. It's really nostalgic, and it's brought up some things which I forgot about. me going home later, like, let me watch it again. Let me see what I actually said. Like cutting it, like deleting videos on YouTube. No, wait, obviously not. But yeah, no, it's sweet. I'm forever grateful, honestly. Like I don't regret anything, don't regret posting anything. Like I think everything happened for a reason for me, and I just feel so loved. Again, it's the scene thing, you know, like I love being seen, I love entertaining people, and I just think thank you so much for following me this far, you know what I mean? And there's so much more to come. I literally still will say it to this day. You'll see me having babies, you know what I mean? Like I'll be vlogging my childbirth, so I'll catch you then. My name is Elisabeth and you've been watching My Life in Likes.